Voilà la dernière des grilles de départ maintenant et à 19 heures, sauf petite révision horaire, compte tenu du temps nécessaire cette fois pour aller collecter les cartes qui sont les cartes des pilotes qui ont connu mes aventures dans la précédente finale. Bref, nous nous retrouvons sur le coup de 19 heures pour la présentation des nationalités. Et dans quelques instants, on va se retrouver avec les X30 juniors, cette fois-ci toujours avec l'expertise de Chris McCarthy pour revenir ainsi sur les positions. But the position, of course, in way to be on the main final on the starting grid tomorrow. So how do you see the situation so far? Harry Thompson for the X30 junior was supposed to be in the lead, but is it still the case at the moment?
So on pole position, of course, we got Lewis Gilbert. This is the last heat of the day, the last race of the day, in fact. And Lewis Gilbert is currently 8th overall on points. So really, I guess his aim would just be to try and stay in the top 10. I think he'd be over the moon with starting inside the top 10 for the pre-final. Esteban Masson is to the outside now. Esteban is currently 11th, so again, very much comfortably in there at the moment is Esteban. All he needs is to stay inside the top 10 again, and he'll be somewhere in and around the top 10, top 15.
A future Esteban Ocon.
Esteban
Masson, why not?
Oh, yeah, why not? Why not? Antoine Potti is in, well, let's just have a look down. He's actually in 3rd place, the Belgian, and on 20 points at the moment. I'd say he's in a fight for a front row start with Tiemann van der Helm, who starts directly behind on row 3. They're split by 4 points. So Antoine Potti would be looking to outscore Tiemann van der Helm by 4 points, whilst keeping O'Neill Muth behind on points. Well, of course, actually, we've seen O'Neill Muth, haven't we? Yes, we have. So O'Neill Muth on 21. Well, that'll go up, sorry. They're on 16 and 20 at the moment. So they're in their own little fight there. Sylvester Aleskiewicz is to the outside of row 2. Now, the points for Sylvester Aleskiewicz is green flag. Oh, there is the green flag. Sylvester Aleskiewicz is down in about 46th place at the moment. Evan Spenley's to the outside of row 3. Now, Evan Spenley will be in about 22nd place on his own points at the moment with 54. So looking to perhaps get into the top 15, top 20, I imagine, here, as drivers are now out on track. The rest of the drivers in the top 10 are Ellie Goldstein, Harry Thompson, who has yet to be beaten so far today. Then we have Luca Griggs, Jan Kalmet, Angus Mulsdale and Evan Becara, Josh Dufek and Alejandro Jadamilo, Ben Fayers and Jellic Spinkovic, Alicia Barrett and Enzo Gilord, Emiliano Stang and Hugo Belden remove. McCormack and Delbart, Boutier and Carlos Lopez, Cochette and Ojard, Janssen and Guth, Valstram and Soulon, Val Astorg and Nathan Liu. I think we've got our pole sitter for tomorrow in this race, as long as he stays out of trouble, in Harry Thompson. But I imagine he'll want to be keeping that unbeaten run going. He's won 6 out of 6 heats, all from the 4th row of the grid. So all from 8th place, I believe it was as well. So Harry Thompson's doing brilliantly at the moment, but all to play for. I'm just going to see if we actually have any drivers that are just outside of the cut-off point at the moment in this heat. I think Luca Griggs will be one of them. So when this round of heat started, Luca Griggs was only 6 points back. So Luca Griggs will want a good result to try and make it. Of course, as soon as the heat's finished, we'll grab an update of the points and read them out over the PA system. We'll read out who's got in. But Luca Griggs definitely will keep an eye on how he gets on. And I think we got more as well.
Well, Lewis Gilbert dans un instant, revenir sur la première ligne de la grille de départ, bien sûr, avec Esteban Masson. Au niveau justement des pilotes que l'on devrait retrouver ici même, Antoine Petit Ce sera le pilote que l'on va retrouver depuis la deuxième ligne de grille avec Sylvester Alex Gievas pour la ligne 2. Timen Van der Helm et Evan Spanley sont les pilotes que l'on va également retrouver en troisième ligne de grille. Eli Goldstein et Harry Thompson pour les pilotes que l'on aura là par contre sur la quatrième ligne de cette même grille de départ. Toujours derrière, Eli Goldstein, Harry Thompson pour les pilotes en quatrième ligne, Lucas Griggs et Ian Calmette. Et le départ à l'instant donné, Lewis Gilbert qui part bien. Bon dépassement également peut-être d'Antoine Petit. Passage dans la courbe du 24. Lewis Gilbert me paraît être resté devant, 166 et 113. Antoine Petit et Timen Van der Helm en troisième position.
Now Luca Griggs almost in a bit of trouble there, risked the outside at turn 2, had no other option, and has managed to stay in sixth place. Lewis Gilbert leading the way, Antoine Potty is there in second place, I believe. Then we have in fourth place, that's Esteban Masson and Luca Griggs we're looking at. Behind that is Harry Thompson, the driver yet to be beaten this week. In third place, I believe, is Sylvester Aleskievas as they make their way through. It's in fact Timen van der Helm, my apologies. So Timen van der Helm in the battle for a front row start here with Antoine Potty is in third place. So Gilbert, Potty and van der Helm across the line, 1, 2, 3. Fourth place at the moment is Ellie Goldstein. Then it's Masson, Griggs, Thompson, Mulsdale, Aleskievas and Josh Dufek, the German, rounding up the top 10 as drivers making their way up towards turn number 2. Gilbert still leading, but Gilbert's 8th place overall in the points he was going into this last 3 heats. And that's Timen van der Helm into second place. Brilliant move by van der Helm. Second in the points at the moment. Third place is Antoine Potty, who is directly behind him. Now, if Potty, who's in third, should beat van der Helm in second by 4 points, then Potty, having had the better qualifying, will start on the front row rather than Timen van der Helm. But Timen van der Helm takes the lead from Lewis Gilbert. Third place at the moment is Ellie Goldstein. Fourth place is Antoine Potty. Then it's Esteban Masson in fifth place. Harry Thompson is in sixth place as they go across the line. And seventh, Luca Griggs.
Brief message, driver number 850 in the mini class, please report to the steward of the meeting. Driver number 850 in the mini class, please report to the jury. Thank you. Timen van der Helm était passé leader ces derniers instants. Nous sommes déjà dans le troisième tour. Il en reste par conséquent tout juste 5. Lewis Gilbert était en deuxième position. Les Belges, Eli Goldstein, Antoine Petit, les 3 et les 4e. Esteban Masson en 5e position. Malheureusement, on n'a pas conservé l'avantage. Et attention, un petit changement derrière pour
Masson.
Pass Gilbert for third. Ah, il a réussi même carrément à passer Esteban Masson à l'instant. Troisième position, deuxième place peut-être. On va le vérifier dans un instant. Timen van der Helm. Lewis Gilbert qui était en deuxième position. Revoyons cela avec le troisième passage pour vérifier les remontées des uns et les descentes des autres. Avec à l'instant Lucas Griggs également que l'on pointe en 7e position. Timen van der Helm est bien leader. Eli Goldstein 2. Esteban Masson en 3e position. Chris l'avait bien vu. Harry Thompson est maintenant la 4e place.
Ellie Goldstein back in the lead. Luca Griggs has received a black flag, unfortunately. The number 90. Well, that's a real shame for Luca Griggs, who was trying to fight to get into that A final. But back to the leaders, it's Ellie Goldstein, Timen van der Helm, your 1-2 at the moment. Goldstein defending down at the hairpin. Harry Thompson goes through to third there as you picked up on Bruno. Past Esteban Masson, Gilbert right there in fifth place. Then it's Antoine Potty as well. Then we have Luca Griggs, who has obviously now had to come into the pits. So behind Gilbert and Potty now will be, let's see, Griggs will have to come in, so it will be Angus Mulsdale, effectively Ben Fayers, Alicia Barrett and Sean McCormack as well. The Irishman will go up to 11th with Evan Spenley will climb up to 12th place when Luca Griggs comes in.
Eli Goldstein est repassé devant. Harry Thompson, numéro 79, attaque Timen van der Helm mais ne passe pas, se maintient en 3. Oh, attention à l'attaque de Esteban Masson sur justement Harry Thompson. Mais je ne pense pas que ce soit passé. Ouais.
Evan Spenley going quickest on this lap. Purple first sector from the number 133, and we've got more passes, have we? Almost. Harry Thompson on the move there.
Yeah, avec Eli Goldstein également toujours en tête. Et à la suite de ce duel avec Esteban Masson et Harry Thompson, justement pour le bénéfice de la 3e position, des pilotes derrière qui déboîtent également à hauteur de la 4 ou 5e place. Antoine Petit me paraît être dans le coup en ce moment aussi pour revenir peut-être sur le quart de tête. C'est extrêmement rapide dans le droit rapide qui ramène devant les stands. Permet de voir Timon van der Helm finalement leader devant Ali Goldstein, Harry Thompson à la 3e place et Esteban Masson en 4e position. Alors que nous sommes dans le 6e tour, autrement dit dans l'avant-dernier.
So it's Timon van der Helm leading the way at the moment still. Ellie Goldstein. Esteban Masson was second, but there goes Harry Thompson. You can kind of see why he hasn't been beaten so far this weekend. He doesn't hang about as Eddie Goldstein runs wide at the next corner, allowing Esteban Masson to go through to 3rd place. So Ellie Goldstein's going to be now under a lot of pressure, and there we go. Didn't wait long at all, did he? Harry Thompson straight into the lead, looks over his shoulder, and I think dares Timon van der Helm to come back past. Timon van der Helm tries and makes contact, and Timon van der Helm off the track.
Timon van der Helm qui a pris effectivement contact avec Harry Thompson et peut-être même Esteban Masson. Va-t-il tirer son épingle du jeu en 2e position? Allez, à lui de passer à l'attaque, ce qu'il fait dans la courbe du 24. Harry Thompson dans le dernier tour, Esteban Masson en 2e position. Ils ont fait le trou derrière la 3e place pour Ali Goldstein. Antoine Petit en 4e position. Gilbert Lewis est à la 5e place. Timon van der Helm finalement à la 6e position. Maintenant Enzo Giro passage est 13e devant Vincent Bouteiller. Harry Thompson leader, Esteban Masson 2e.
How is it the last lap already? 1 lap to go. Harry Thompson leading the way, and I think he's going to take 7 heat wins out of 7. What an achievement that is in itself, whether he wins the final comes tomorrow or not. Esteban Masson driving a brilliant race as the young French driver there in 2nd place. Esteban Masson, who was 11th in the points, should move forward to 10th with this result. 3rd place, of course, is then Ellie Goldstein. Across the line, it's 7 wins out of 7 for Harry Thompson. Can he be beaten this weekend is the question. He's faced all groups out there, and so far, no one can beat him. Harry Thompson wins the race.
Extraordinaire, car Harry Thompson, en gagnant cette finale, gagne pour la 7e fois, invaincu, toutes les manches qualificatives dont il a pris le départ. Harry Thompson, justement, les a gagnés. On va revoir aussi ce qui s'est passé. Ouais. Alors que nous avions justement... Allez-y, reprenez Chris par rapport à ce qui se passait à ce moment-là.
That was Van der Helm, wasn't it?
Avec Van der Helm, absolument. Avec Timon van der Helm. Et voilà ce tour de décélération. En tout cas, Harry Thompson vainqueur devant Esteban Masson. Ali Goldstein 3e. Devant donc Antoine Petit, Lewis Gilbert. Et Timon van der Helm qui termine malgré tout en 6e position. Le contact que l'on a revu avec le replay d'il y a quelques instants lui a coûté une place au moins dans le tiercé de tête. Et peut-être même d'ailleurs la victoire dans cette manche.
So Harry Thompson unbeaten thus far this weekend. Esteban Masson in 2nd place there. Ellie Goldstein was 3rd. Now Goldstein, looking at the points, was 26th place. So Ellie Goldstein should move up the order with that to around 20th place, I imagine. Then we had Antoine Potti, who will be inside the top 4 still, no doubt. There was the moment Harry Thompson took the win. Plenty of people sticking around to watch it. It was a worthwhile watch. Then we had in 5th place Lewis Gilbert, who will probably start inside the top 10, I imagine, in tomorrow's pre-final. Timon van der Helm, after that attempted move, was 6th place. Now, adding the 6 points to Timon van der Helm's score, I believe he's going to start from 5th place. So that would have moved behind O'Neill Muth and alongside Hadrian David. That's the way I see that one anyways. So Esther Aleskievas was next along in 7th place, and Aleskievas fighting to get near the front of the B final, and I think would have done that with that result. Angus Mulsdale was 8th place. Mulsdale was 19th on points and will be in the A final. Likewise, Evan Spenley, 9th place, should keep the Fusion Motorsport driver there. French descent as well, Evan Spenley in the A final. Then we had Sean McCormack, the Irish driver, finishing 10th place, and McCormack, looking at the points, I don't think was in a final space already, but that was a good result from Sean either way to finish in 10th place. Good drive. So that is the racing done here at Le Mans for Saturday. Bruno, do stick around on the live stream. We are going to be live streaming the driver's presentation in about 30 minutes time, I believe. So we're going to have all the drivers out in the 41 different countries that they are representing here this weekend. Bruno, myself, us two are going to obviously be presenting that. It's going to be brilliant, isn't it?
Yes, it's going to be.
Yeah. So well, I hope you've. I'll close off myself before handing over to Bruno, but I hope everyone on the live stream has enjoyed watching the racing today. It's been a pleasure for myself, Chris McCarthy, and Bruno van der Stick to commentate on the live stream, and we honestly really do appreciate everyone that's been tuning in. I know the drivers and the teams, everyone around the circuit also really appreciates the support, as well as, of course, the event organisers. I hope you're all enjoying the coverage. The crew do a brilliant job. They've been out there all day on the cameras, capturing all the action for you. We hope you enjoy it. We hope to have you back with us tomorrow as well. So we have the drivers parade this evening. The live stream isn't done, but for those of you who are not able to watch the driver's presentation, tomorrow we're back live at about 10 past 10 local time here in Le Mans in France. Final C for X30 Senior will kick us off. We'll have 2 C finals, then 3 B finals in X30 Senior, Junior and X30 Master. The pre-finals will start at 11:35. We have Mini, Junior, Senior, Junior, Super, Master and Super Shifter in that order. They'll last from 11:35 to 1:40. And then the finals, the grand finals, after what's been over a week of practicing and racing, will kick off at 10 past 2 with X30 Mini, X30 Senior. Then we'll have X30 Junior at 55 minutes past 2, Senior at 25 minutes past 2, X30 Super at 25 minutes past 3, X30 Master at 55 minutes past 3, and X30 Super Shifter at 25 minutes past 4. The award ceremony will then follow at 5:15. Hope you've all had a good day watching. Do have a good evening from wherever you are watching around the world. And to everyone around the circuit, we'll see you at the Drivers' Parade. That's me, Chris McCarthy, handing now over to Bruno van der Stick to close us off.
Merci à Chris McCarthy. Merci également au commissaire qui regagne pour l'instant les différents bâtiments. C'est la levée de service. Il nous reste une séquence et non des moindres à partager ensemble. Allez, grosso modo, une demi-heure. C'est la présentation des pilotes. Le rappel que la dernière finale, plutôt la dernière manche à laquelle, mais finale du jour, nous avons assisté ces derniers instants, vu la victoire de Harry Thompson, le pilote anglais, devant Esteban Masson et Goldstein pour la 3e place au final. Le Belge devant son compatriote Antoine Petit. C'est Lewis Gilbert qui avait terminé 5e devant Timen van der Helm, le pilote néerlandais qui était à la lutte aussi à ce moment-là avec Harry Thompson pour la victoire. Il terminera finalement, le néerlandais, en 6e position. Sylvester Alex Gieves pour la 7e place, Angus Molsal pour la 8e. Et on se retrouve donc dans une demi-heure pour la présentation des pilotes. À tout à l'heure.